Hey, everybody. Lab man here for lab day. Hopefully we get there. There's a lot of chores between here and there, but I am optimistic we will get to where we're going in the end. So, what we got going on? Oh, this is good news. Like, I keep forgetting to do this. I really should set this whale up on actual timer. Where are you? Right here. Because throughput is currently so very low. So, alright, be on your way. That has to go get delivered. Alright, good. Now we just have a bunch of mores. This probably is most important. Yeah, and then more RTGs and more Cynics. We'll get to that later today. Then hopefully this will finish. And hopefully wormholes will go. That's the thing we're waiting on. We have to continue obsessively glancing back at this whale to try to get our first wormholes. Right now waiting for SSP. And that is waiting on Nenbit, which is boric acid. I traced this back. Nenbit, borax, syngas. All right, we got to go investigate that, I think. That's probably the most important of all things. How is borax doing? I mean, seems fine. This is kind of weak. It's flowing freely, and that's probably bad. Oh, there's it catching a little bit. Let's evaluate borax, friends. Borax. So we have raw borax there, and we're doing washing on site. And then I guess this is what we're mining out. And you are no syngas. Is that just no production? Or did I clip the line? Wait, what? Oh, it goes north. Alright, so I'm thinking almost certainly we have to increase production. And there's nothing here. This is taking syngas and it's not getting enough. Yeah, we're going to have a syngas problem, aren't we? So we should start there and evaluate the entire line, right? Seems reasonable to me. Where did syngas go? Explain yourself. 38 a second. Remember that. It's going to change real soon here. Can't find it. Oh, right here. Yeah, low on syngas. Alright, syngas. The gas of sin. The vapor let off when one sins. Pleasing to certain creatures. This looks like it's just not going very well. Just we're at max production. Mostly. We have this syngas right here, which is producing quite a lot. And quite straightforward. I could just boost this, just like mega boost it. You know what? We're going to do that. We have infinite hydrogen. We're just going to try to boost both syngas producers and then hope that's enough to clear this blockage. Probably isn't, though, since that one borax area is on the edge of being mined out. I'm probably going to have to evaluate that. All right, right now we're going at speed almost 7. Oh, and I should go get better olefin plants. We need 6 better olefin plants. Why did I come this way without thinking about that? 6 better olefin plants. Oh, and then we're going to have to increase heat at the other one. It's fine. We'll do it. Olefin. Oh, it's right next to me. It's in fact right here, and if I just would have looked. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So let's go hook that up. I'm really interested to figure out an optimal configuration for labs. Just assume that wonderful word, assume. All right, we're at 7, speed 7. We got to beat speed 7. All right, now we're at speed 10. Hang on to your socks. Yeah, we'll use better speed. Why not? Oh, can only hit all of them. Can't hit all of them. That's a good old classic 5-4. And now it's at speed 27. Except for that guy who's just at speed 3. Pity him. Alright, so this is definitely going to be making a bit more. You think? You think? Alright, we can probably even see that on the graph. That is almost certainly going to be a big jump. Or maybe not. Really? 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 Why isn't this a big jump? Is there like a pump involved somewhere? Is the other one not going very well? I don't know. Oh, not enough CO2. Alright. That I can respect. Where are we getting our CO2 from? Let's play Chore Day, everyone. We just putter about the factory. I say it's probably coming from this direction. Oh, tell me you're not on biofluid. There's no way. This would be out by now if it was on biofluid. Alright, so this is a dead end. No, it's not. I am so confused by this line. We still. Alright, now we're back this way. And you're getting carbon dioxide here. So it was biofluid. And it is not biofluid any longer. Okay, alright. And we go that way. And this way. Okay. And now we're definitely heading back towards the bins. Alright. We... Oh, it comes out from right here, and this is pegged. Do I want to just have a... No. Well, it's trying to pressurize it. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, we can't. Alright. Alright. It's not... So we just double it and hope. It's the good old double it and hope plan, guys. We got 2 pumps pumping in, we got 2 pumps pumping out. No, they're just emptying this sucker. This length of pipe is too short of the fluid extents for multi-purpose pipe. And we better... Well, it's a pure product line. There's no... It had a pump facing out this way, so it should not have ever had a problem with trying to accept waste from somewhere and then jamming because it was not accepting waste, because that's not really a valid configuration. If I have been keeping the discipline and making sure that everything is working as it should. So is this really just top tier? Going as hard as we can? Yeah, it is, actually. Huh. And we're eating this entire belt. What are you doing here? Why are you flashing like this? Why do you embarrass so? Why do you embarrass so? So let's take a look at carbon dioxide. Carbon diox. It's so hard to say whether we've done anything. Up at 2.1 million, 2.3 million? Well, it makes a lot of carbon dioxide when it's running. I don't know if it's always running, though. Let's just assume something has happened. A change has occurred. The world is now different. It must be looked at with fresh eyes. Down there. Down here. All right, we better? Not really. We're at kind of the limit that this building can function at, right? That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Except for you. You're doing fine. It has to get 400 in a very small span of ticks. So we really do need more carbon dioxide, which is kind of awful considering. Maybe we do have to take care of that somehow. I looked at this and said, this looks hard. I don't want to do it. But apparently, that is not one of the options I have available to me. Why aren't you pumping harder? It's barely over the speed of one pump. I might need another CO2 generator at some point, because this is close to max upgraded. And just no pause whatsoever. Well, maybe I can make it go a little faster with Blue Belt. Maybe we can squeeze a little more efficiency on this end. This is a good idea, right? Then I don't know where the wood is coming in right here because I can't see. This is not what I'd call great design. We had this guy unable to vent. This guy's not running. That's all a belt problem, and these guys are flickering so hard. Oh, you're having trouble getting out. I almost think that this is a job for loaders. Alright, scratch that. I strongly believe this is a job for loaders. However, I don't have loaders. Okay, so just keep going. I actually probably do have loaders. I probably have slurry right over there. But it would be such a pain to work with these buildings. Composters are just not good buildings. I do like the action on the building. I like the tubes. I don't like how much they overshoot. I think that's pretty bad, frankly. I know, this looks like we did something, didn't it? But it might be short-lived before we hit steady state. Like, this is just producing constantly, right? Then you are... Oh, okay, so this guy can't process all of the wood that's being made. The point is all of these guys are going. I could speed them up, I guess. But I likely don't want to do that. Alright, carbon dioxide. Carbon. Now we're up at a significant boost. Good. Good. Alright, I choose to believe that this is okay. Let's go check the tanks again. As we just kind of putter around in our factory. Oh yeah, this is pressurizing. We're now up above. Yeah, this is fully pressurized. I want to bet you the syngas problem is now solved. And I think I'll probably just walk away from it. I don't want to deal with the other one. The other syngas maker. One with all the heat. Yeah, syngas is seriously pressurized now. Okay, so we're just going to say that's done. So let's glance over. Okay, that is making borax for now. The responsible thing would be to move borax at this point, or to further extend this. Yeah, we have plenty of syngas here. And we have raw borax going in, and we have a lot being washed right here. And then this is a direct line out. This is needed to turn the borax to turn into diborane, which is important for a lot of reasons. Kind of wish I'd set this up with bigger areas. Actually, we can go fix that. Here, let's go buff that a little more with a big beacon. And then maybe find another place to get raw borax from. It's not there. That's quartz, right? Okay, don't look at that. Oh, so... Oh, it's good to see that this is cold stopped. We're no longer taking it all from the surface mine. It's all coming from the big mine. Yeah, perfect. But way over here, we have our problem. What I want to do... One, two. Just kind of jink it south like that. Just a little jink. There you go. And then you're going to get upgraded. Actually, this doesn't even work because of, we have to get it from somewhere else. Like right here. This is valid. There. Then this doesn't need to exist. Right now you are at speed, it's 8.8 a second. Okay. I accept that. I slam this down. You're going to be a 5.3, I think, with good speed. Oh, look at what we got here. I have to be careful with those. Where's the other... No other beacon? That's at 28 a second. Yeah, that's a bit of a boost. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, so what we end up here is we're not ending up with a full belt coming out for some reason. Explain yourself. Oh, it finally got there. Alright, so we've got more borax being made. How long is this going to last? A while. So that'll have a full belt of raw borax going that way. And that's going to feed the boric acid maker a lot better than it was before anyway. All right, we're going to have to check back on this. I'm going to say we took care of the syngas part of it, but everything else needs to be examined. So right now, first, check on the wormhole whale. The whale in charge of making wormholes. It's a real thing. All right, you're still here? For real? Well, go to liver and hope, I guess. Hope the other... Okay, no, wait. That was a bad thing we just did. I shouldn't have invoked a hope-based regime. I should have just reserved a bunch, fed it to that whale specifically, and then let the rest scrabble over the rest. We just want to make a couple wormholes, and we do that by preferencing the whale. Gets special treatment because it's a special whale, different from all the others. All right. This person is gonna take a while to get here. Just a bit. Then... How many do you need? Is that you? Oh, it is you. You need 1,000. Can I scour 1,000 from somewhere in here? No. No, these guys just have... Oh, I can... Come here. Come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for you. That's you? Yeah, it is you. Here's your intelligent unit, and this is for you. Now go. Okay, don't tell anyone I did that. It's a secret between you and me. All right, now we have to go more metallic glass. I think that's a bunch of sewing machines, right? We should prioritize sewing machine. Yeah, you. Yeah, this will help a lot of stuff, getting them out. I mean, the only problem is they take intelligent units, and I'm going to have to go put those on the mall belt. But those are just straight needed. And then we get all of these too. How do I... Yeah, this has to be an early goal. After we get labs up, though. Red sewing machines. Let's go. Also, let's also bop through here and see if we have 4 more Simic dens we need to actually put the Simic problem away for good. The answer appears to be yes. Okay, there we go. I think that's how many we need. Let's check again. I have 20... Yeah, I have 26 in my inventory. And if I go and I look right here, that is 28. Oh, my number was wrong. Luckily, we have exactly what we need. That's a sign. I need an RT. I need 4 more RTGs. 4 more RTGs. And those are made around here somewhere. Oh, right over there. So right there, and then 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, change of plans. Let's go help out Simics. And then we'll sweep south and we'll deal with metallic glass. That is a good plan. And then maybe go check on... No, it's going to take a long time for Borax to get all the way over. Express belt or no express belt. Now we need more Simics, please. More of these guys. Probably enough. Alright, so we do a nice upgrade here. And then we slam in more Simics. And you are using 50% more heat. But you are going at more than double speed. This is a wondrous thing. I am very pleased to be in this situation. And then these guys. Yeah. And then yeah. Okay. And that will help produce heat. And we're eventually going to have to put in another bank if I have to upgrade this anymore. Which may or may not actually happen. And we're going to see some impressive Simic production numbers soon. Because each one of these cycles is 15 of them, right? Yeah. These areas are going to be going up to yield their keratin very soon. I don't think we have the heat to run all of these all the time, but it's making maximally efficient use of the heat. So it's not like we're letting the resource go to waste. No, we're using it to its utmost and need more. So next stop, if I actually need more Simics, is more heat. So we'll check back on this in a bit, but I'm very certain that this problem is now solved. very much looking forward to seeing the graph on that. Where's the hive? Are we doing okay, hive? Are we still backed up? Are we missing anything? We are completely backed up on Arquad Venom. We have all sorts of Arquads right here. We have endless nests. The nest maker is capped out. You're not making anymore because it's full up. Because it's okay. The hive is fine. We don't need that anymore. So now it's just check on the wormhole whale again, right? And that's you. Oh, it's going. He arrived. All right, good. Good. It's getting loaded in, and you've made no products as of yet because you're just loading up. That's all right because this is... Oh, you don't have a... I neglected to put an arm to load the cow sample. I did not do that. There you go. Now this will start, and this is still the limiting factor. But when I come back, we should have wormholes. I mean, maybe not a full 10 of them. How long does this take? This takes no time, right? Yeah, it's just a blip. There's no way this can be... Oh, I want to say this is all going to rot out by the time this happens, and we're going to need more. Because we're going to need a bunch of cow DNA samples, right? We need 10 of them. Maybe I can steal some, just to save that seismite. I realize that this is a fundamentally foolish proposition, and that the valuable thing is actually my time. And I'm spending the thing with high value to get the thing that is ultimately no value, which is to say, the individual units of stuff. All right, we gotta get rid of a lot of this. Oh, I could have just picked it up right there. There. That's for you. That's you. Everyone just take all of this except the cow DNA samples. What am I supposed to do with the potato samples? Oh, and I'm upgrading buildings. Ooh, gotta watch that, right? And what else do I have that I don't need? Oh no, I need those back. Is this it? Are we done? Did I get rid of some of those? Do I have more of those now than before? I don't remember. Does anyone remember what's going on? I don't. Let's go make a wormhole. We need 2 of them for this to be useful. So this does show that after we are done with chores, it's time for the lab rebuild. Here, this is for you. There, just voop. Just voop. And it saved 2 units of denatured seismite. What we got? It certainly has enough action. I like the guy, I like the conveyor, I like the wiggling worm head. All that. Oh. Oh, wow. What is this? What is this? Someone explain this to me. Wormhole. You've created a species of giant, super fast, yet docile worms, able to transfer items instantaneously between buildings, as long as those buildings are tuned to the identification of the same worm. Use the rings of checkboxes to select a specific worm. Every pattern of checked and unchecked boxes will select a different worm. Okay, that's a lot of channels. Your items will still be with the worm if no wormhole is tuned to that worm. You can receive them by tuning to that worm again. Okay. I see. So it's all these every permutation of this is a different way to connect things. And of course the grand tragedy is I can't just drop it in here. It's 2 units big. So maybe when I'm using stack inserters, like I can do it right here. No, it's even too big for that. No. There, that's nice. We can put it right here if we wanted to, and then not use stack inserters. But still, it's a real shame I can't just drop it in place of an aerial. All right, what am I doing? I think we're doing a stress test. I need to uplift things. So start researching this, please. Or maybe this one. We're going to test new speed with prod psi and see how this goes. Is there anything else lab related? Lab. No, that was it. We completed the lab research speed. There's just this stuff now. All right, impress me. I'm gonna let it spin up. I guess we'll be back later for the other wormhole. Is this gonna tap out? Maybe not. It got another one. Maybe not. That'll get at least one more. Yeah, it'll go. All right, so we understand how we're going to be spending the back half of this. Let's go do metallic glass. Ooh, science permit 50 and climbing. Didn't we say it should be about 60 right now? No, it should be higher than that. Yeah, no, let it go. The point is, I don't have enough utility science for another go. Oh, I do. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Everything's going great. 67 science a minute and climbing. Well, no, looks like it's plateaued. So around 75. Didn't I calculate 75 yesterday? I seem to remember that. But this is up at 90. Look at that line up at 92. And it's just slowly averaging out. This is nice. We should tear through this. And we're going to make science go even faster. I'm looking for metallic glass, right? And that is... Oh, it's up here, right? Yeah, it's right there. Okay, I'm in the wrong area. I'm definitely not going to need any more space. All right, metallic glass. Oh, I've got 21 of these now. Okay, we got to put all of those to work. Not here, mind you. But all in the critical path. And that's on the way to make better items. All right, so we should go downstream before going back upstream. So like right here, this guy's just turned around. And you are like that. That's probably really super important. And then, is that full speed 5? I will compensate for slowing you down a little bit. 5. There. And this is now going at speed 14. And when it shows up, it will be going at the speed of Negesium, essentially. This looks like it's all rotted out. Or it needs more of everything on the belt. Kind of believe that, frankly. The belt gets longer and longer. Okay. We're gonna increase these numbers. Because more of these things are needed now. Oh, and you can be upgraded. Here, this is just for efficiency's sake. Oh, I don't have better ones. No, not yet. There's no value there. We're going to go do machine parts and utility boxes, I guess. Utility boxes is expensive because it's... I've currently got 3 machines working. I could knock it down to like 2 or something and then speed it more. Or go like I should have gone and lay it out like I should have laid it out. All right, we have infinite amounts of these for the moment. Where aren't you going? None of this stuff? That's kind of interesting. That's worth investigating. Here, let's just go down to 1 and see what happens. And then also like this, of course. 5, 4, speedy, speedy. So only 1 is going for the moment. And we need stuff we don't got. And it will go eventually. Alright. And I suppose we do this for this as well. Alright, I suppose. In you go. In the exact same pattern. That's for you. 5, 4, 5, 5, right? Yeah. Alright, so I didn't really think about metallic glass. I just spammed stuff and then we ran away. I am not sure if we actually did anything good there. We do have more of that. What I'm interested in now, though, is zinc, gadolinium, nexalit, whatever. Any more graphite? You're stuck. No. You need more thorium. Interesting. Oh, it's trickling in. And the gadolinium yields thorium. Oh, is it just going at full speed right now? And we are at the speed of thorium? Why am I seeing nothing being made? What was I looking at right then? What is this? Oh, it's gadolinium oxide. Excuse me. So where is thorium oxide made? Isn't it right around here? For more or less the same reason? Here. Let's not grope blindly. Alright, right over there. Why aren't you running? Explain yourself to me. Oh. You are. So, I've completely misinterpreted this problem. You're looking for gadolinium oxide. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. I misinterpreted. Gadolinium oxide. And you're pegged. You know what? We're just going to write this down. Need more gadolinium oxide. Because I want to go... We're going to continue to check off metallic glass. And then I want to go build a new lab. I'm excited. I want to do it right now. Make sure metallic glass is actually running. What's this doing? Oh, it's just a bridge. So you've got more speed. Oh, I didn't check the speed, did I? I suppose it's probably going at the exact same speed. Here, it's magnetic glass. Or is it, what is it? Metallic. Yeah, we're just pegged. Alright, we're not done with that. Never mind. I really should go distribute those somewhere. Alright, okay, we'll do that. I'm kind of pulled apart between so many ideas right now. I want to get the next lab. 92 a second. Oh my god, that's great. It's fantastic. On prod sci, no less. Kind of wish I'd saved like a Logi sci tech. Just to see it just zoop done. I probably wouldn't. It would probably be limited by speed of hands, but still. It would be entertaining. Alright, so you guys just need more. You need power because you are embarrassing me. So, 5-4, 5-3. I didn't really check what the speed was before, but this has to be better, right? Like in every way, there's bonus glass being made, and that's right there. Metallic glass. So in the last minute, we're doing 320 a minute. So that's like 6 times what we were doing before, and it's more efficient. All right, we can check that off as the chore list seeths. Let's go check in on Borax. Let's look back. You. Are we getting a full line? We are getting a full line. So this is going fully. This is going fully. Is diborane production up? Diborane. That's you. So it crashed out and was suffering for a long time, but now appears to be steady. And so boric acid is now pressurized. And if boric acid is now pressurized, we can go over to Nen-bit matrix, which was the bottleneck. All of this needs to be at least blued, which is no longer the bottleneck, and we are now making the Nen-bit matrices, which is coming through here. I'm so close to just mega speeding 2 of these with more prod. Because these are going at minimums. This was the wrong sort of thing. Here, let's go do that. That's worthy. Now get rid of 6 of these. Where am I even going? As I just run into the water, point myself in some direction, and just, hey, bye. See you sometime. I know where I'm going. Follow me. I know the way. That's not you. Like, who's the chosen one? I declare these guys are the chosen ones. And just kind of move this right there. And move this literally anywhere. Hold up. All right. Everyone else, just stop it. Actually, this is going to be a test of inserters. Yeah, you are going. In fact, you're going to get another. Okay, all these guys are going. Okay, everyone else will run down in a second here. Hi, friends. First off, let me give you the good prod. Second off, let me give you the good speed. And a nice 5-5 for you. There you go, going at casual speed 26. We don't have the Nen-bit matrices. It knows. It knows. I might have to reserve this for ones with excellent surface area. So this is just every Nen-bit matrix coming through. Oh, we're going to need more out, I bet. Okay. Every Nen-bit matrix that comes through just evaporates all this. And it's using it at mostest speedest. Alright, here's a wave coming. I really should upgrade all these guys too. You should be on the other side of the belt. Just to play nice. Just whoop. More, less, I don't know. Whoop. I wish I had, oh. Okay, we're going to do this right now then. I need 10 of these. And we'll find another place to put these. Oh, we have even more level 3s. Maybe we're fighting against the tide here. Give me more of these. Give me more. Don't I have blue nanomaterial here? Apparently I do not. Okay, we can figure that out. Right over there. Give me a brick of blue nanomaterial. Then, in the immortal words of the divine prophets, we shall not let our dreams be dreams. Good here. And we will find the Nenbit maker, which is... Yeah, this is... What we are encountering here is me not adapting to beacon-style thought fast enough. This is my first time playing through Pyanodons, and it shows. Like, I would have done things differently if I was doing it again. And to be clear, I probably am going to do it again. Just not like this. Just not right now. You guys are all under the influence. And this is fine. All of this is fine. I can make it better / worse. But for the moment, there's no problem. Like, we're almost not having enough. Oh, we do. Wait, no, we're fine. We almost don't have enough arms. I'm going to just choose to believe that this is okay. Yeah, let's take a look at SSP. It's going to be a real weird graph. Yeah. There's a lot of satiation in here too. Alright, we're just going to leave that alone. Here. And I'm just going to let the factory suffer for everything else. Official plan, everyone. Suffering. The plan is suffering. Give me one more wormhole. Actually, just give me wormholes in general. So we have to, now that we've put Mark III prod mods in everything that's a precursor to modules, looks like it's time to start up with another one of these. Just run 2. See how long we can keep up like this. Wonder if I should be bringing it back every single time. We'll see. Maybe I should put them in advanced coding. Do I have enough? Not for all of them. Maybe I can also reduce it. Advanced coding is a critical bottleneck. What's going on with science here? And then everything that uses advanced coding, obviously. We need cotton gut products? No. It was a blip, friends. That's curious. You need help. Wonder why it's so much. Alright, don't think about it. It's probably someone else's problem. Maybe the dinosaur is just too slow. I don't know. Where is... Oh, we're actually here. I don't have to ask where is. We is. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to cut off you and you and you and you. And I'm going to cut off you and you and you and you. You guys. Oh, that guy doesn't get a full compliment. He's going to be quietly resentful. And then here, you can get good speed. There. Oh, what's your problem? No, wait, that doesn't fix anything. There we go. It's best to put a 5 here and a 5 here, I guess, but this is what I ended up doing. So we're getting extra prod off this now. And we've spent all of those. Okay, we're done. It's time to build a brave new future for labs. I'm ready for it. It's going to be nice. Let's see how high we can get above 90. The goal is to be just barely vat brain negative overall. Or positive, I guess. Because I don't want it to collapse, but I do want to use everything. So I guess the word I'm looking for is vat brain positive, and just barely being the goal we shoot for. But that would, again, imply knowing what's going on and paying attention. There's all sorts of module games right there. Don't look at it. Don't pay attention. All right, so I need probably another pack of you. Bunch of you. We're making 4 blocks just hanging out in the middle of nowhere. Let's go handle that. So, okay, to restate the problem. It used to be vat brain cartridges were precious and lab science packs were plentiful. Now we have the opposite. Actually, we need to cut this off. We have the exact opposite problem at the moment. Oh, really? Vat brains are readily available. Vat brain cartridges are cheap and scalable, but the packs themselves, those are now precious. So we have to reorganize this lab with a lot more vat brain computers in a lot fewer labs. So we're gonna be cartridge maxing, trying to find the theoretical maximum of how many vat brain cartridges can pile on to a single lab. We're probably gonna need more than this, honestly. We need vat brain computers. Honestly, we probably should have been making a lot more of these. I need that. Okay, thank you. I'll set you free at some point. Don't worry. Nope. Thank you. That doesn't look like a good thing. Here, these are for you. And yes, it's not. We don't have a lot of these. Well, it should be. Oh, we need brains. And we never set up the brain thing. Okay. So we're going to be short on these for a while. So we might just be roughing out this lab today, unfortunately, for lack of actual vat brains. Lack of computers. Fill cargo, don't wait. Empty cargo and do wait. Go. See you someday. And so what we need is you to be only vat brains. Great. And then we need one that can be only jerky. Okay, like so, like so, like so, like so. There you go. Get rid of that. Okay, so we're behind, honestly. I should have thought of this. It's very sad. We'll check and see, because we're going to need them by, like, in the hundreds. So new science may take some time to arrive. That is unfortunate. All right, I'm going to make new science over here, right? I need to start with a 4x4 block with room for expansion if necessary. So this is just going to be a wormhole. I don't want to remove all of this, and I also don't want a hole in the center of my base. So this is all going to go into a wormhole which is going to be keyed up here. Just kind of pick our blocks. Like this looks right. No, I want free floating. This looks like the block. And it's going to be in the screenshot nicely right here. That's very important. Let's figure that out. Let's go take a screenshot like we do at the end of the episode. Let's consider where this should go. Pull back. Hide the UI. Do it properly. I said do it properly. Then bop. Bop. All right, this is it. So this block right here is okay. What would be most natural for the labs? I could put it absolutely anything. I can put them over here. I can put new labs right here, but I kind of want to keep that. I'm not going to need it. I'm going to need very little space. Should I put new labs over here? Just this 4 square right here, just carve it out, and just this is where labs are now, and just vat brain, and then we can even belt everything in afterwards. Or just all wormholed in, but I kind of want it to go through there. There's a lot to be said thematically in the bottom right-hand corner for the final labs. I kind of want more space. So up here, we're going to do just my first instinct. We're going to do it right here. And then if we need more augs, they go this way. Yeah, whatever. Okay, it's going to be fine. Just do something right. We took our 30 seconds. We tried to make a plan. We realized our deficiency there. And this is the plan. This is how it's going to be. And I guess make sure it actually looks right. Yeah, that looks fine. We're going to have to adjust all of this, though. Hold on. All this stuff has to come down. Is there any existing infrastructure? A little bit. That can be gotten rid of right now. Actually, this entire thing can just go. All right, let's do cleanup. And the important thing about this, the thing about this which is important to me, is that there's room for expansion, because I don't know the footprint of the final lab, because I haven't decided on what the unit is. So maybe I am way getting ahead of myself by even picking a 4x4 brick. That is an interesting thought. I should probably pay attention to that thought, right? I should take this information and try to act on it intelligently. That is what I should do. I have grenades in my inventory for a reason, right? Grenades fly slow now. The sim is so slow. Alright, so before I even put down a single thing, let's figure out the answer to our main question. What is the theoretical maximum vat brain effect radius? It's like that to that. Oh, okay. So this is a pretty clear delineation. So it has to be snuggled right up against the side. And so if we do that, we can have 4 influencing this lab. It also means that this guy right here is influenced by all of them. That's influencing that. I should use something with a better footprint. Who's got a footprint the same as a lab? No. Evaps? Yeah, okay, we'll use Evaps because labs suck for this. Okay, all right, so what we see immediately is that the size difference is a problem. So if we do this, and then we align it so that it is just affecting it. I can't tell. I think that's right. So it's up by one more. Here, we'll test that a little better. I mean, that sure looks like it's on the graph. Will it show me if I put a lab down? Will it highlight it? No, it won't. That's not great. All right, so wait, if I do this now will it do it? No. No, it will not. Does it have to be powered? Why am I struggling so hard? Okay. Oh, we didn't even need that one. All right, so we have brought power up now. Will you please highlight if you are affecting that? No, you will not. You refuse. I have to go just by the shading on the ground. Probably easier to... Okay, it's never going to be easy to see. All right, so evaporator back again. Wish there was an even better way. Maybe I can use a circle of belts. There. I've done this in the past, right? And that has no overhang whatsoever. It's a little distracting. It's a lot of distracting, but it'll work. All right, so this is clearly penetrating to the inside, so we can go one higher. All right, that is clearly on that belt, and this is clearly just barely nicking it. Okay, so this is like the maximum furthest extent. And so if we just tile it like this, what do we end up with? So this guy's too short, so we can't do that. So what we should probably do is move all these guys two down. Actually center it on this one. Well, there's no centering it, so it's either this one or this one. 1, 2, 1, 2. Now, keep in mind, what are you what are you not seeing here? We are not seeing any way to get material into this. Like, where is this getting fed from? Like, we can do bots. We can just say that this area is fed by bots, and we have this will feed the lab and that, and we'll just put requester chests everywhere, and if necessary, we will get better bots. So the other thing we should probably look at, well, it's going to be the exact same thing. Fortunately, I don't have enough of these, do I? Is this working? So like this. All right, yeah, I don't have enough now. So this one is just barely nicking that. Just barely, I think. No. Yeah, it is just barely. Okay, so here we can get, looks like a solid 20 focused onto a single lab. And we can tile labs in the middle. Like, I'm already feeling like this is okay. Like, we can do labs back to back like this. Oh, and we have to leave a 3 gap at some point. Or maybe we can make it a little better. It can only be a 2 gap. Like that. So we have this chest feeding this and that, and then this chest feeding that and that. So this handles those, and then it just has to be tiled like this. Here. And hopefully we don't need anything more, right? Because we don't really have... hopefully this can keep the lab full. I'm not actually sure. Because we can just flood the area with bots to fill this up. And then... Well, we won't... Here. See, the thing is now, because both of these are supplied, we want to do this and this then, right? That and that goes. Oh, it died. Oh, because I cut it off. Right, because I'm winding down science. Now, the problem with this, as I'm sure you can see, is that we have vat brains that aren't going. 2, 3, 4. And this is going to be an astonishing amount of vat brain cartridges being used. Like, what's the theoretical draw that we have right now? Just theoretically, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's at 0.05 a second. And we are drawing at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. So we're drawing at 0.5 a second. And if just this area is just going, just going constantly, 100% of the time, which it's not, because we don't have stuff in right now, because there's a problem, which we shouldn't think about this. Oh, we need PKS. I know I'm getting distracted. You must forgive me for getting distracted. PKS needs to be upped. But just put that aside for a second here. Let me write it down. More PKS. The entire chain heading towards more vat brains is going to have to be established. But anyway, if this is going full tilt, let's just assume these are going both full tilt. And this is 3 a second, so we can do 6 times as many. So it's 3 divided by 0.05. Our budget is 60. At our current, most optimistic, unobtainable level, we can support 60 of these guys. Okay. Okay. But the current problem is this guy's not getting fed. This sort of corridor we have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. This one's the best because it's it's focusing on it. I suppose the best way to do it is to drag it upwards. I wonder what most efficient is, to build another block on the side or to build another block up. I wonder if there's a better way to kind of do some weird tessellation here so that, like, this arm can also feed something with like a belt. Because it can. I can put it out and belt it, and then it can also feed here and there. But it doesn't hit that guy. So let's back off. Let's back off and look at this the original cluster again. We have a budget, right? Because this guy can come up by 2. And with that, we lose nothing. So that guy obviously fills there, and then this guy's just catching him. And our budget here is we can come down as 2 again. 1, 2. So we have this logistic corridor, this logistic budget we can use. And actually with 4 spaces, that's kind of exactly what we need, isn't it? Oh, we can go down again. It's 5 spaces. That's actually a luxurious amount of room. And it's not enough. Oh, wait, you're just missing now? Right there. Yeah, now it's just missing again. I picked it all up and put it right back where it was. Fantastic. Yeah, right there. That's just clipping, and that's just clipping. Okay, so we have this situation here, it looks like. And then do this, and then do this. Okay, so we have budget in order to get these guys in. So what we can do now that we have some budget is we can requester chest here. Yeah. Well, kinda. Because this can feed this vat brain right here and the lab that's right there. And if I bring this down, it could also feed this. But is that even really desirable? Is it better to do a pattern like this? There, it feeds the lab, it feeds the one below. And then we can do, like ideally we want this. Do we have to use 1 space in between? Just to make it work space-wise? Spatially? And then you can again feed the lab, feed right there. And what do we do about that? Well, we kind of don't, do we? Feeds right there, feeds right there. And I'm not really seeing this setup. Right there. And it feeds these 2, and there's going to be another one on top, right? Now we're seeing a problem, right? And the problem is our unit here is misaligned. The lab is a lot smaller than the vat brain. So we'll have to come right here in order to keep our pattern, and there's dead space. So it's nice that we have this logistic space in the middle here, but I'm not sure it's valuable for feeding labs. Oh, we can use the logistic space to feed the odd vat brains, which can't be fed from this structure. That's a good idea. So we do a this, and you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, and you will just request all of the it will request everything, essentially, all of the science packs. And then that works like that. And then we have, now we've got a situation, because this is now the key unit. Here, let's see our maximum extent of space again. And just keep in mind, this is the key unit, and that's not quite maximum. That is now maximum. That is now maximum. All right, so this is the key unit right here, and we're centered on this, which apparently is pleasing to look at. And so we have this lab supply. Here, this got to go. This got to go. And so we make this kind of system. We tile it like this. And all of these labs are supplied. All of the vat brains are supplied. Not this one, but we can do this then, right? Right? And it's just as good. Well, no, actually. It is not just as good. Keep tiling. When in doubt, keep tiling. There. Okay, so if we are going to follow this pattern, again, if we keep it going in every direction, each one of these should be infinitely influenced, right? No, some of these can be moved up. Like that's not catching that guy. So, all right, there's secondary effects. We have maxed the center right now, but we have not maxed everything else. This is theoretically complex. A smarter person than me can probably just min-max the heck out of this. Here, let's head in and then see if there's any vat brains waiting for me. It's going to take the entire episode, isn't it? And we're not researching. Maybe I shouldn't have turned science off when I did this. But I wanted it to burn out. Because I didn't want to be picking up all this stuff. Is that weak of me? Alright, I'm just going to call it weak of me. Return to sciencing, friends. And I will pick all of this up and it'll be fine. It'll be okay. I didn't go get vat brains. I went over there and then I got distracted once more. We have 3 more. That's not really enough. Even a little bit to complete this. It doesn't even really complete our illustration. Alright, so we're going to call this a primary maxed pattern. And then we can get... and to be clear, we are not really wasting much here. I don't mind this at all. It's if we tile it right here again, like this guy is pretty much they're at max efficiency per vat brain. I really wonder what's the best way to do it. Tiling it vertically, horizontally, or tiling it vertically. I want to say... Well, it's the question of the wasted surface, right? Because right here we have a wasted surface to the north and a wasted surface to the left, to the west. And if we build here, we will only have a wasted surface to the north, but we've added in a wasted surface to the north. Wasted surface. So that kind of implies that it'll be equal no matter which way I go. Okay. I wonder if I can get even more vat brains. All right, sorry. Just a vision struck me. A vision struck me, which I must now investigate. I don't have nearly enough to do this. Here, no, don't do this. Pick this whole thing up. Bring it right here. Clear out the center. Sorry, Vision Quest. Vision Quest 9000 activated, and not you. We established that this works like that, but can we do some sort of clockwise thing? You see what I'm doing, right? Yeah, that's like that. And then like this. And then that's like that. But can we fit in more now? No, they don't fit. They don't. Okay, well, no, they don't reach. They don't. It has to be 2 over. So, and I can pull this guy down like this, right? And that'll complete the pattern. I wish they were all ghosted or all not. And it's still the same thing, right? Is there any way I can fit another one in somehow? Now we have to get to this line. Right here, and that's not happening. And I can back off a little bit, but that doesn't matter. And that doesn't matter. Okay, so this sort of star pattern isn't what we need. It's no good. It doesn't reach. It's not enough. All right. Okay, we investigated that. So this swirl pattern isn't going to do it. So it looks like 20 per is the hard max, sorta. And didn't we just determine that in the 4x4 case, it's probably doesn't matter if we expand to the north or south, assuming they're equal. We're not sure about that. But once we get to more surface area, it's just whatever reduces surface area. That's it. That's just how it is. They're arranged so they're maximized in their range. So long as we can maximize surface area of the resulting brick, we will be using these mostest bestest. I strongly believe there's another solution that's better than this, and I'm just not seeing it right now. But such is life. Life is... Well, wait a second. Aren't we also kind of missing a trick here? Because can we not go this way as well? Oh. It fits. Now we have exactly no space anywhere, but this does fit, and we're using this pressure a little more. Now these are lesser, right? And that's a problem because this is getting only bonuses from here and here and here and here, but it's using the VatBrain cartridge more efficiently. However, that's not really a concern. What is a concern is being able to... Oh, it's going to tile cleanly, too. Ooh. In fact, we can scooch it over one. And this is not super duper efficient in terms of science packs here. Because... right here, this guy, our theoretical maximum, our most loved son, will be receiving the glow of, looks like 16 of these guys at once. And then I guess if we tile it like this, just going, this looks like it's actually a reasonable block. Oh, and this... Oh, it catches it. It does. I think it does. It really looks like it does. Yeah, it even gets to the inside. Oh, this is a good idea. I like this idea. So this guy right here is obviously catching 4, 8, and then there's 12. And if we do another block right here, no, it won't be getting that. So these will be getting 12. So this is a 16. These will be getting 12s. I kind of like that. I look at this and I don't hate it at all. It's kind of a prerequisite to a design, you know? And our budget is 60 on these, assuming a lot of stuff that... Oh, we also have to worry about reach. Okay. That is also very important. We need to get power in here. That means leaving probably just a lab out every once in a while in order for logistics. And we also need roboports. Maybe even other roboparts here. Let's take a look. Roboport. What's our footprint look like? You are, in comparison to a lab, you're exactly in the same. So it's almost certainly going to be pi 2s. Roboport. Roboport. One of these. You're too big. You're the size of a VatBrain, it looks like. How big is your radius? Just leaving out like vat brains on the edge and then occasionally on the inside, occasionally. That's probably fine. Tell me about your radius. Supply area 140, 140. So it's not even that much. And knocking a lab out is probably better. Right? Right? Alright, we're going to start with this. We're going to replace this with a lab every once in a while. Okay, we're getting close to a pattern. And we've determined that the one in the center is going to get 16. The ones right next to it in the columns, they'll each get 12 each. Which, let's not mock that too hard. And then what's this one going to get? Yeah, these also get 12 each. For the same reason. I could line it up differently so that both of these get, well, no. Then they'll be out of reach of this. This is kind of the perfect, the perfect organization. I feel like we're doing something weird, though, with the patterning here. I feel like this is wrong. I feel like this in the middle is right. So you're supplied from there, you're supplied from there, you're supplied from there. This guy is supplied from nowhere. That's something we'll have to work on. This guy is supplied from... No, it'll be supplied from in the middle. Like, this is only here to supply labs. Okay. And that's the labs they're next to. Okay. Okay. So there's that. And I feel like this is going to be a problem. Do we have to, just have to, must, take all of this and then align it up like this? How does that do if we do it like that? Well, obviously we're not hitting the one in the center perfectly, so no, that's no good. Is this bad in that it is maximizing this one in the center at the cost of all of these other positions not doing very well? Like, is there a way to get more exposure? More average exposure, because we have 116 and it looks like we're going to have a bunch of 12s after this, and that's, you know, okay. Oh, this actually, if it goes right there, exactly right there, which it can't do, but if it did, it'd be nice. But this doesn't tile is more of my problem. Like, this is kind of a bespoke situation, solution for this right here. It's going to be rough. All right. It's non-tiling. Because if I was to... See, it doesn't end up at a clean border right here. So maybe there's room where I can make this... I can back off. The problem is this unit here is... So here we have 6 units. It doesn't really help. I'm glad I turned tech back on. This is going to take a bit. I guess I should have done this a long time ago. Maybe all I'm going to get to today is a plan. And then try to implement that plan tomorrow. So... this one has a couple spaces to move down, and it's no different. So maybe if we try to... we can't even line it up like that, because we're going to have guaranteed overhang because of that. because of this guy. Maybe the one in the center has to be treated differently. We can do that too. Okay, so this sort of dual loop thing, that's fine. Then we do this. We copy this. And then that tiles real nice. We have 2 spaces here and 2 spaces. It tiles because we can then take this and just kind of boop, right? And we can just do right there, boop. It's tiles. And we just want to minimize surface area. And so just do squares, bigger and bigger square. All right. So now we have to, let's talk about averages then. So as before, all of these are on all this. These are all at 8s right now. And then yeah, these are all at 8s. And then likewise, flipped around, these are all at 8s. And then it's only about the overlap. So this reaches... So these are all 12s, except for this one, which is a 16. Is that enough to make me happy? I'm sure there's some weird, staggering thing. So it tiles nicely. That's good. That's supplied. That's supplied. These guys are not supplied. These guys are not supplied. So we just take this and we just do redundant right there, right? And that's fine. And then this lab is double supplied, but you're supplied, 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 you're supplied. So we can get all of the ingredients we need in. It is an average of, what is this? We have 4, 8, 9. So it's 8 times 12 plus 16 divided by 9. And so the average is 12.4. Is this good enough? I don't know if this is good enough. Because then we just do this. And we do this. And we do this. And then that guy is, these are the ones that aren't used very well. So maybe that's not what we do here. Not so tight. So no, no, no. Instead, yeah, this is better. Excuse me, friends. I led you astray. So that is better. And now we do this, this, this. Now again, I'm optimizing on effectiveness of VatBrains cartridges here, which maybe I should not. The problem is hitting the theoretical max in the center. So there's very few that are at theoretical maximum right now. And what we do is something like this. I don't want to trim it off, but we trim off the edges. I don't want to trim off the edge of the unit. Well, we'll do it. We'll do it just for visualization. We have a copy in the center. I could line the edges to help with the border situation. So like just, and these VatBrains will be consumed. I don't know. I kind of feel like going with this. This feels somewhat elegant, at least. Problem is, it's how many labs and VatBrains am I running right now? It's 10 VatBrains, right? I feel like this might not be a big step up over what I have today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4, 24 labs and 10 vat brains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. So this block is what I'd be doing. And I'd be losing 1 lab. Don't think about that. It doesn't matter. And instead, it's 4 times 4. It's 32 vat brains. So it's going from 10 vat brains to 32 vat brains. Is good enough? I don't know. Maybe I should just have multiple labs. The wormhole allows that. It really does. Like, I could build this and implement that and see how high science goes, and then just build another next door just to experiment, you know? And then just move the wormhole over, and then all of the science packs will go that way, and we can test it out. Now, moving them all back once it I figure out which one's best. We find a survivor and we say this one is most bestest. That's gonna suck. However, I'll do it. Now, am I also doing this and this? I think we have to, right? But we can't because it doesn't really tile like that. Well, it will work. It'll just be oogly. Because then we do this. And it's not cleanly tiling right here. But it doesn't have to. Wait. Can you get in? 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 Can you? So why are we having a problem with this one? And when we're not having that problem here? Because this is somewhat different. These vat brains at the edge are only affecting 5, which I suppose is what we're doing right now, and these ones in the middle are just cranking. Do I believe? I think maybe we're going to try it. And then after that, maybe we cap it at the edges with more vat brains. There, Utoya low. Didn't take long at all. Here, research this. This is a thing. I need this. Need it bad. Please give it to me. Should I research anything else? I don't think so. We're going to do an uplifting cycle, so I'm just going to get ahead of that and just flag as many of these as possible. That was Utoya low, by the way. So, Utoy. No, it's not in this line. Utoy. Ready. Okay, good. On the list of things that need to be done. So good, I suppose. I'm going to be haunted by this all night. How about this? How about we just accept that failure is going to be a part of life? You know? We just accept that. And we're going to try to implement this block, right? Because this is about the same number of labs as we're running right now, and we're just tripling the vat brains. And then we're going to even more triple the vat brains if we can, like bordering them and making sure these caps are also working. And then we'll run this as our lab. It's going to be very easy to get utilities inside. It's going to work out. All right, we have a plan. I am not going to say it is a good plan, but I am going to say a plan has been reached. Here, just shove this in here for right now. All right, next, bots off. We have to make the box. And the box is going to be right here. Only we're going to get rid of all the inside bits, right? And yes, I will fix it. Don't worry, I'll fix it. From there down to there. All right, bot's back on. Make this real for me. Then we'll plant this somewhere near the edge. Actually, we'll figure out where the vat brains are going to be. Again, I cannot shake the suspicion that I could do this substantially better. Someone in the comments will tell me. Someone will tell me what the theoretical maximum is, the highest that someone's gone with vat brain efficiency. Some nerds definitely sat down and figured it out to the proved it mathematically, plugged it into Haskell, just styling on all of the other nerds. All right, please, everyone in the boat. This is the worst part of bots. Okay, all you guys go. Creation wave. Creation wave. Creation wave. Really, are we done? We're not done here. We need more creation wave. And yes, I will fix it. Alright, everybody in the boat. Everybody get in. Everybody in. Thank you. There. See? We're going to trim all the little edges. I really should decorate this. I mean, highly, highly decorate it. Dwarf Fortress Masterwork decoration style. Alright, so here we go. Final answer, Regis. And I guess we do an extra layer to cap it. And there's going to be this layer on the edge, right? And that will, well, I suppose we do another one. No, this won't hit. Well, it will if I move even closer. But I'm not sure that's good enough vat brain efficiency. Like the ones on the edge are going to be bad efficiency no matter what. So this is what we do. The ones on the edge almost hanging off. Alright, so this is going to be even more vat brains, but like this guy's hardly doing anything. Like this guy's affecting one, right? That's not really worth, is it? Okay, so the corners will... This guy, however, is affecting 2. And I declare that's enough. Actually, if I moved closer, it would affect 4. Okay, so... we do this instead. There. This guy is affecting only 1. That's sad. Like this whole line right here is just affecting 1. Maybe we just don't do this on this edge. Because this guy's doing 2 and that's okay. This guy's doing 4 and that's definitely okay. So on the bottom it is worth. On the sides it is not worth. And symmetry? Is this affecting 1 or 2? Tell me. It's affecting 2. Okay, it's worth. We choose the path of symmetry. And so we do this here then. And so we have caps, which we'll pull off when we build more. So we have the labs. Okay. We may have left ambitious space here. That's fine. Yeah, that one in the corner is going to be utility. There's no pipes going through here. There's no need to care about vias. Okay. And this guy's utility. Roboport. It's going to be sad if I don't get this out today. That does not encompass everything, actually. We're going to have to worry about power more than anything else, right? Maybe we should... Yeah, we should nestle it in farther. I'm not sure exactly where it's going, but where it is right now is not good. Because what we need is now this. Alright, that gets power in. And that gets RoboPort in. So I guess we're always going to have space for all of this stuff. I bet we can put RoboPort right there and it just is everybody. Yeah. Yeah, and that hits the edges. So, okay. Now the problem is there's no feeding this right now. So I have to take that into account. Here, let's make them nice and flush. Pretend like I know what I'm doing. Okay. That still covers everything, right? Where's my electrical hookup? What? Oh, you're not a real line. That's weird. It gets to here, but I guess this doesn't go all the way through. Alright, now you do. It shouldn't be with just one power pole like that, but still. Cranking along. This is a very pleasant thing to see. Alright, so now you have power. That's good. And we have coverage, or we will once we actually have one of those. Here, we're going to stick this in our blueprint book. What can I get rid of? What do I never, ever, ever use? Yeah, we're never going to need that again, but it's important. We're never going to need this again. And that goes in its place. Okay, so we have a science build. And what we need is to snuggle it up against the side. And we have to make sure that the edges are getting vat brains. Which is, well, what we should do is make sure all of these boxes are the same. Because what we're going to do is we're just going to stick a wormhole right here. Where are you at? Probably like right here. And then do I want to buffer this, or do I want what? I'm just going to do, you're starting at the very top. And then it shares the inventory, right? And then I want to get these onto provider chests. So I'll just need, how many science packs are there? Like 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, we're going to need more. It's, here. Pack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's right. So we need 11 of you. 8, 12, 11. And then you're going to be stack inserting out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Can I color these? Oh, I can. Heck. Heck. This means I can use loaders. Nice. Wonder if I can use unloaders here. Actually, let's do that. Just like that. And you are filtered automation. And it just flows in. We'll do both just for symmetry. So we need to get slurry out here. Okay. Can do. And then we'll start setting this up. And yeah, we're not finishing this today. Even with a long episode, we're not going to get through it. Maybe I'll have an epiphany later tonight. And I will suddenly understand a better way for this tiling to go. Slurry. Oh, you're not in biofluid? Probably because it's so high up. Are you? Looks like you're doing better. Yeah, okay, it's on its way. So up. So something like this. I like the chatter coming out of the wormhole. I don't know how to describe it. Weird techno. It's weird tech priest stuff. It's tech priest babble. That's what I'm hearing. Alright, so we might need even more robots, but we'll put them down here if we do. Okay, so the way that's going to work is like that, and then we're just going to flow out. Okay, it's going to be here. Let's set all this up. Logi, military, pi, space. Where are you, space science? Oh, I don't have it yet. Okay, we can wait. It'll be fine. Can I get it somehow? Space. So I can just do it now. Just get a ghost. And yeah, there we go. Now it's just sealed. Okay, good. Grab that and bop. Grab this and bop. Grab that and bop. Grab you and bop. Grab that. And we just keep going. I'm probably going to have to come up with better bots, right? By better, I mean faster. Probably, right? I did the right thing by turning the labs back on. It's better to have continuity. Alright, you go there. And those these provider chests will just fill up, and we can just load into that. And it'll be very smooth, very quick. And then the bots will come and take, and they'll come put onto this. So can I... I guess I have to set one up, huh? Yeah. And how much? Probably yes. Probably just one full stack of each. Even though I know I'm not going to have a full stack of each. It's not going to be available. Like, where are we going to get... Well, maybe this is just aspirational, right? Maybe the bots will round robin and share. Maybe it'll all be polite and cheerful and pleasant. Full of goodwill for everyone. There you go. Full thing. All right, that's all I want you. I want all of this, and I want every last one of you to be the same. Oh, no, I didn't make sure that those guys... Oh, we're not getting Vatbrain cartridges either. And these guys have to get Vatbrain cartridges too. 50? Yeah, sure, they're very slow. We are getting close to a design. I am not at all sure it's the best design. And as we know, inferior designs are hateful. How are we going to get... we're going to have to move this out a little bit. Because while these guys can... you're going to get a modified... No, you're fine. You're fine just like you are. I mean, it's going to be cached a little bit. That's fine. It's these guys that are going to be the problem. So that takes care of the end caps. And just all this has to just be picked up and moved whenever I expand it. And that's fine. Honestly, this isn't fine. We should do a special one for end caps. Just because when I expand it, I'm not going to have my inventory flooded. You know? It's going to be a little different. Beep, beep. Pick up, pick up. Beep, beep. Pick up, pick up. Beep, beep. Why didn't it beep, beep? Now I'm paranoid and I have to do all of them. Alright, that's now done. Alright, so that takes care of most of these guys. These guys right here all need help. They're all end cap. So just tap in right there. And then we'll have to move over right here. So that's fine. All right, and then absolutely everyone will now be fully supplied and ready to go once everything is brought in. So where are we? We're right about at episode end. I don't want to set this up until I have all the parts. So let's go pick up some parts. Get as many vat brain. So keep in mind we have 10 coming over. So that's honestly not enough. Let's go get some roboports. Let's go get some red chests. Maybe even go get some labs and put them in. Let's start with roboports and red chests. More of these? No, not nearly enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh, I need more labs too. Maybe I'll put the labs in last. You know? Does anyone know where roboports would be? Right there. There. And we don't need these. We basically need them never. Alright, and then red chests. I have a chest of... Oh my god. Help me. Why aren't the bots bringing them to me is the real question. Did I never have it in here? I mean, that's okay, I suppose. Right there's the red chests. If I could just quantum tunnel just a little less. What's that doing there? Red chest is right there. Oh, can I reach? Yes. Okay. I wonder if we can do any better. Oh, this needs to be a little better too. There you go. Alright, so these will all fill up with their chosen packs. It'll come in through the wormhole. I just have to loader them in. And they reach the provider chest. And then, why are you low power? Is that just because you're charging? Yeah, it's just because you're charging. If necessary, I put another RoboPort right here. In fact, we'll probably put in one right now. Just to accentuate what's going on here. That guy can't reach, but all of this is under management. Okay, and so what we'll bring in... Oh, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done here. There's a 12th. That brain cartridge. The star of the show. Honestly. There. And they'll get distributed all throughout here. And hopefully... Well, if we have to make better bots, we'll make better bots. And that's it. Oh, we're one tile off. That's awful. There. Right there. Too much overlapping green. Alright, so we have to let this go for a little bit, I guess. Because we don't have the VatBrains, the VatBrain computers ready. But in the next episode or two, we will get... Well, how many more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 16, 19, 22, 24, 26, 29. We need 29 more, minus the 10 that we already have. Maybe there's some in the boxes. So we need 19 more. That's going to take a while to make. Maybe we're going to have to go help that along. I think this is a tomorrow problem, though. I feel like I should push to see what this is, but to see what actual speed of tech we get. But I also feel that's not actually going to happen. I wonder if starting from the idea of maximizing the middle one was the correct idea. I wonder if there's some weird offset thing we can do. I don't know. Never been good with tessellation. Anyway, I'm going to have to stop thinking about it. Or more concisely, I'm going to start thinking about it not right here. We're going to start thinking about it offline. And maybe I'll come up with something, or maybe I won't. I don't know. How? So I know we're employing more VatBrain computers with this build. Obviously, right? That's the point. That's why we're doing it. However, what is the... Are we increasing the ratio of what we're doing right now? So right now we're at the mostest best one right here. Oh, and I can't even see. I can't tell if that's affecting that or not. I don't know. All right, so just have this be known. Here, let's write down some stats. Let's look at our current situation. This guy right here is we have 1 200. And these are all they're mirrored. All right, so 2 200s. And that's this guy right here and this guy right there because it's mirrored, right? And this is measuring productivity. And so we have a 300 and then another 300. So 2 300. And then right here is now we go up to a 400, and this is symmetrical in the center, I think. So it's going to be 400. And then a 300 and a 200. So again, it's like that. So there's 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 12, and that's the ratio. So if we go to the center here, we have 4 more that are 400. So we have 8 400. And then we have probably 4 that are 600. And then in the middle, the happy ones, the glorious ones, the beautiful ones. We have 4 800. And then we're just gonna lab v1 prod breakdown. And if we just put it like this means we have 24 labs. Here, let's add it all up. So it's 800, 2,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it like this. We're gonna make the computer do the math. Okay, okay. Call me weak, but that's what we're doing. 4 times 200 plus 4 times 300 times 300 plus 8 times 400 plus 4 times 600 plus 4 times 800 divided by the total number, what be 24? Yeah, the total number is 24. This actually is surprising me. The average is 450% average. We're going to see, 1, if we can beat that, and 2, by how much we can beat that. That's a next episode sort of thing. But for right now, we're doing good, question mark. We should probably do another utility science tech next. Like, what would I even do? Like, I can have anything I want about anything. And like, what in utility science do I really, really want? Okay, there's this. That'll solve the oxygen problem for basically forever. Utility science. Tell me a story. More bots, better bot speed. That's not really needed. I don't feel like it'll change my life. Not inserted artillery shell range. That's fun. There's a bunch of them right here. Nice. We can just push the wall back. That would have a non-zero impact on this. Okay. Maybe we should research advanced electronic machines. And then all this. Then Renea. There we go. But I'm not feeling... Oh, and fusion. Fusion power again. Yeah. This is also a big one. And then we can research another one on top of that. And this is the real true ultimate. Eats a lot of boron, though. Maybe this needs to be used in concert. I don't know. That is the key takeaway, isn't it? I, in fact, do not know. Crucial fact to understand. Knowledge is illusionary. If you think you know, you probably don't. Oh, I didn't do the other thing. All right, we're going to write that down. Hold on. Ransack bins for more vat brain computers. I get the feeling that I probably had a couple in my inventory at some point. I wonder if we have any in the south. Plus the south. Though I'm not... Let's check. Let's go check. Let's not let it be a mystery. We have one in the south. Okay, maybe we come and pull this guy up. This is how it used to be. Vat brain's ultra precious. I like how the it shifted though. I like the dynamicism. Oh, and I realize now how I can get the wormhole to clean everything out really, really cleanly. Okay, hold on. Life is improving by the moment. Still doubtful I have solved the problem absolutely correctly. I do know I'm going to get a boost out of it, and that's reasonably correct, right? If you can't solve it completely correctly, at least shoot for reasonably correct. Which, you know, that's how the factory runs. I lost the magic pixel. Out one, and ready. So now I need print screen. Print screen. Yeah, this square is kind of optimistically large, isn't it? Now that I look at it, I'm gonna have trouble filling this out, aren't I? Because I'm not sure if I could keep... Actually, I have no idea what my actual consumption rate is of science. I've been researching nonstop. I've been at the bounds of this little box for a while. So we might be able to expand out further and keep surface area compact. But that is a consideration for another day. All right, it's time to recap, everybody. What did I do today? Well, today I puttered in the factory. We resolved bottlenecks. We were the distributor of a lot of Prod 3 modules, and that was fantastic. Feeling great about that. And then after that, after we finished running around, touching this, touching that, redoing Simics. Oh, we should look at Simics before we go. Here. Return to me. Simic production. Please say you're through the roof now. All right, in the before time, we were at 25. And then we went up to 100 and 180-ish. Now we're up at 250-ish. So again, times 5. And this is probably power limited at this point. Anyway, Simics are solved. Keratin. Are we actually producing any? Yes. Yes, we've been producing for a while. Okay, so that's solved. Okay, excellent. We've done... That's good. That's good. That's good. What was I talking about? What I did? Obviously, it was just puttering in the factory. It was just chores o'clock all day. Just running around, touching this, touching that. What was the thing? It was syngas I messed with, and then borax that I messed with. I left a lot of chores undone because then I rushed into redoing labs because I'm very eager to do it. We have wormholes now. And again, we needed wormholes because I wanted to keep all of this structure and I didn't want this building to be empty. So this is now just laboratory. It's Science Pack Aggregation Center. And it's going to be wormholed out to here and then distributed into the new lab structure. We spent a lot of time staring at labs, trying to figure out theoretic maximums, and I'm honestly very unsure as to whether or not I did this good enough, well enough. If there might be other ways to do it, maybe I'll play around with tiling a little more. Maybe it'll come to me in a dream. I don't know. Anyway, we took a shot, and this is what we ended up with. And then, barring any emergency, I'll actually turn it on tomorrow, and we'll see what our new science total is. I'm very eager to see that. Anyway, it's been a great episode. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.